All right, hopefully we can kind of... I did tech a couple of 3-course creatures just to kind of compete with the aggro, just be better prepared for them. Like, there's a lot of just rush strategies, and Slade takes perfect advantage of it. Once the rush is pretty much over, like when my opponent has little to no resources in hand, it's pretty much a smooth sail to victory. Literally, I'm just going against Empire and Tribunal. Easy matches. So far, I should say. Alright, seem to have you in the hand. I'm not going to put you back in, though. Feel like I don't need Squish immediately. Turn one with it. I'm going to see you eventually. Don't you worry about it.
What have we here?
Squish back in the hand.
Just give me a name.
That'll be interesting for next turn if I'm able to get this off. That'd be nice to get 10 health off of an attack.
I'm sure I don't have any idea.
That's wow. I could just squish and make it clean. Yeah, honestly. Yeah.
It's nothing personal.
I mean, yeah, I'd be alright. Yeah, we good off that. If he's foolish enough to put anything in the open lane, I could hopefully run into it, but just wait. Attacking for 3 off of that, I could do 5. Break a rule next turn. What's he been playing so far? Yeah, I'm gonna wait on that. I could just rush and get a card, but I can do that next turn as well. I can hit 3. I want to see what he puts. Yeah. Sure.
I do not fear.
That's a better play. That is such a better play right there. Good shit. And we actually achieve what we need. We can gain some health. Get that out of here. 10 health back, easy. You got 20 health considering. About to use the effect twice. Well, 4 times. 2 attacks. Yeah, that's OP. Oh, left. That's a hell of a good cushion. That fucked him up. If he's definitely trying to aggro me, that set him back quite a bit. 45 life that's a hell of a head start. Yeah, you took Squish, sure. I'll be alright. Good job, I guess. That'll be nice if I can just draw it. Alright, let's yeah, just break a room. You want to draw cards, draw cards. You're not playing them clearly, so it's alright. And this I can just utilize whenever I need to with regard to just getting... I can draw 6 cards pretty much immediately.
I will not waste words on one so ugly.
Shit like that. Yeah, let's see what we get first. Discard that. Fuck yeah. You know what the funny part is? When you're at 0, even if you go -0, you still stay at 0. But once you gain 2, you're back at 2. 6 cards. Oh, and 10 health.
That means something.
Oh yeah, that's wild.
Let's
Love
make
it.
the ancestors proud.
And we'll just set up
I
here.
want to be an assassin, like Nara.
That's easy. Rosendahl's in the hand too. Yeah, he messed up. I don't want to get too cocky and say it's over, but I need one little play. And if I actually, let me just chill. Let me wait till next turn.
The forest is my cloak.
Don't play. Oh, you ain't got enough for Swish. All right. I definitely don't want you having this effect to continue to have cards in the hand. Only because that's smarter right now. Yeah. Let's do that. So you could play Squish. I can play Rosendahl and attack anytime. Figured I'd give that something to do. Ah.
No matter what.
That can't be a strategy. Nah, let me... I mean, that could be a strategy, but... Okay. You did all that to play 2 cards. I mean, okay. You can play another support. Obviously, I forgot the name of it, but you can... Well, you just played it forward camp, I believe. Yep. All right. All right, let's do this.
Try something. You won't live to regret.
See what cards you can get for me. Ooh, that's nice. I will
I do not fear.
just put those right there. We got 53 life. Oh Lord, yo, the earlier Dawnfang plays just gave me so much of a cushion. Beautiful. And he's playing his hand to more or less, you know, control the field, and that's exactly what I want. Like, deplete your fucking hand, just don't replenish it. Just don't replenish it. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll clear up the board. Low tech it though. I don't need to actually. Shit. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I think I want to keep him on the defensive. So I'm gonna. Yeah, let's actually get a little smart with him since he's trying to utilize these cards so much to give him all his entire deck 0 cost or whatever. That's the whole goal. But anyway. Yeah, let's, well, let me kind of return that favor. He gave me some life, too. Yeah, just return it. He's going to have to put another monster to kind of, you know, reset the process, and then we can kind of start working on him from there. Like, I know what the strategy is now, and it's going to be a while before he gets me to 0 health, so... Yeah, got time to maneuver. I feel like the things I need to worry about is new era, shit of that nature. Whatever he's going to use to replenish his hand, you know, whenever he draws it. I definitely want to get access to my graveyard again and hopefully fresh start. That'd be nice. Even though I can just start playing Blood Magic Lord and try to play around that. Speaking of which, I need to make this premium. Wait, does it? I don't think this is premium. Are you seriously backing out? Nah, he must have a bad internet connection. Like you definitely had the fields like set up, so it's not over. But again, that earlier Dawn Fang play, I know had to mess him up. I gained like 30 life. No jokes. That's how I knew it messed him up. That's yeah. Yeah, was it 30 life? Yeah, attack 10. Yeah, it was 30 life. Yeah, get cooked on that. That messed you up on anything else. Oh, yeah, like I was saying. A little loss of internet briefly, but you better get busy. Got a limited amount of time to make that turn.
Let's go then. My
All right.
time is precious.
Okay, now we get you. We can actually hold off on that. How do we feel on that? Yeah, just put that there. Again, I want him to play cards as well. Even though he has a good setup, I want him to kind of deplete that hand.
These streets are mine.
He is gaining life too, so I definitely need to be... I can't get complacent.
Khajiit likes these.
Alright.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
What are we going after?
Alright, there's his play. Good shit. I can rage this next turn, so I'm not too pressed on that. Okay, that's
Nicely done.
the fuck.
I will not waste words on one so ugly.
Yeah, yeah. You've made your point. This is a deck not to trifle with. No problem. All right. I think I will actually break a room because I'd like to go plus. Yeah, yeah.
Unsheath your claws.
Just nip all that in the bud, set up for next turn. I mean, he can easily reset here, but he has to keep doing this. Like, he needs to kind of put a card and then kind of reset. And I'm going to clear this field.
Coward's blood.
These two can't stay.
Let's go then. My time is precious.
Trying to think, do I have anything here?
This is interesting.
Khajiit likes these. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Yeah, I could tell he's thirsty, but I mean, he'll draw what he needs at this point.
Speak.
I haven't been able to
citizen.
kind of capitalize on that.
I do not fear death.
Wow. Was not prepared for this. Whatever the fuck this card is, Smuggler's Hall. Was not prepared for that. I'm just gonna play random cards. Fuck it. I can't complain right now. Alright.
Just give me a name. Give me a name. Ita Ori.
He definitely caught back too. All the shit I was talking, that's over now. Yeah, that's slow and steady definitely wins the race. Especially with a little bit of RNG combined. Finally, been looking for you.
Citizen.
How many? It's like, wow. You just get them all, don't you? Like, okay, fair enough.
Just a little closer.
Oh, he thirsty. How many rages have I played? Just one. All right.
Read.
On the bright side, this will come in handy quite a bit.
Let's go then. My time is precious.
I think I'll get rid of one swimmer's market. Damn, even this, he just came back the health too.
Speak, citizen.
Thank you. All right, let's start off with. Here, let's actually get rid of that. Let's put that on the field.
Late for peace. We fight for the freedom of us all.
It's nothing personal.
If I fall, the east will
I
reclaim.
want to be an assassin, like now.
The draw powers literally what saved you. I've never seen so many draw that consistently. That's some other shit. Cool.
These streets are mine.
Shit, I forgot I'm gaining health too. Not that much though.
I will keep the amulet safe from harm.
Jesus.
Ita Ori. Ita Ori.
Have at you.
I will cut your purse and your throat. Rise, my servant.
Desperate times, desperate measures. And yeah, you could keep gaining a life, dude. It is all good. It is all good. Because I can't do shit. It's definitely not over yet, but he has a significant lead. An advantage with regard to how he's been drawn. Yeah, he can just replenish with supports, but at the same time, we're going to kind of limit it.
No matter what.
Ita Ori.
It would be nice to kind of be able to increase my magicka too. I'm just realizing I've missed a couple of key opportunities for some
The forest is my clone.
rage increases. Whatever.
Have at you.
Ita Ori.
Ah, he's going for it now. Okay. That's a good card to come in handy. Let's yeah, I'll definitely be utilizing that.
Behold my power.
shit, that still might be game.
Try something. You won't live to regret.
Just drew everything you needed.
Have at you.
And he's playing conservative. Well, good game though. Like, this is a card that now on turn, what, 15 comes in? Bullshit. Can you imagine if I was able to get the rage on top of that? I'd have the cushion I need and just be able to do whatever I need to do. I feel like losses like that are just stupid. Like, what is the RNG like when the opponent can clearly just draw power after draw power after draw power, and you literally waiting 13 turns to draw a 4-cost creature? That's some other shit. What up, everybody? So I wanted to have a bit of a highlight and discussion on this build because it did warrant some discussion. It was just a lot of great plays from my opponent. I wanted to highlight that out. But the first thing I want to highlight is what I did incorrectly. Peep this turn right here. I have the advantage with regard to me being able to use Dawn Fang, Brotherhood of Sanctuary to gain double health from the bonus slay effect. You know, we're in a real good position, but I get complacent. Instead of being patient, I summon a creature and immediately attack without really considering whether I can utilize this effect for a later turn. And lo and behold, the next turn is a perfect position for Battlefield Scrounger. Just to make it clear, Battlefield Scrounger could have been saved for that next turn to just summon an attack, clear in that lane, and save me 2 cards and generate 2 extra items for me. It have gave me a lot more flexibility. It have saved me some 2 cards to use for later turns, for later better slaying. You see what I mean? And my opponent was able to take advantage of that and more or less control the pace from there, or at least start to, once the support started to get in play. Transitus Shrine, I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. Definitely my opponent was able to utilize this and take significant advantage, as he was not just having a lot of cards in his hand, or creatures in action, as to say, that's costing 1, even 2 less, since he had 2 copies on the field. But my opponent was also able to combine this earlier with a copy of Swindler's Market. So when he was playing 0-cost cards such as the 0-cost Opportunist, Spoils of War, he was able to not only get, benefit card advantage, additional attacks, but also he was just doing damage directly to me and gaining 1 health in return. I had, over 40 health in the beginning of the match. It literally switched. It was flop-sided once the match was ending, with him having so much of a life lead on me. So I'm saying that to say that this, in combination with Necromancer's Amulet, provided a huge advantage to him long term. So yeah, definitely a great combination. Again, shout out to a couple of other cards as well. Shout out to Forward Camp. My opponent was able to utilize this to not only generate monster presence, but also card presence as well. My opponent was never low on cards, and that was well after I was able to stop hitting him and breaking runes. He was good on card advantage. Golden Initiate as well. Shout out to her. Just able to be a very, I'd say low cost, but just easily slotted in 3/3 drain, and it was able to do its job and generate health for him when he needed. My opponent was not starved for health at all once he was able to get set up properly. It didn't take long for him to get set up after I did my kind of major push with the Dawn Fang play earlier with Thieves Guild Fighter. Anyway, throwing it out there. And watching this match again, it made me realize, like, maybe this deck may have just been just a weak counter to his type of build, with regard to him just being able to generate a lot of health. And he was pretty good with removal once he kind of got down to it. But also me not being patient. Again, this play kind of messed up everything with me not being patient, and it kind of cascaded from there. Again, obviously there was cards that didn't show up. I believe this was key. I kind of wish Archie and Venom Tongue would have been in the hand earlier, would have been able to raise the magic up and been able to let me utilize Blood Magic Lord earlier more effectively. Anyway, that's not really me complaining, but just kind of wishing I had access to this earlier. And obviously, if I really want to, I'll consider adding a third and kind of tinkering from there. Anyway, run that. Honestly, I just run that as a prophecy guard that can give another hand in my on another card in my hand guard. And if I'm playing aggro, sometimes that effect really does come in handy with regard to certain creatures, just having that guard effect, you know. Anyway, this is a great match. Wanted to showcase this. My opponent definitely did his thing. There was a lot of creativity in that build and gameplay where it was really hard for me to pin down. It was a task alone getting rid of the supports, let alone just stopping his momentum. Remember, the Bandari Opportunist already activated their effects, so he had a few copies in the deck floating in there for easy draw +1 and easy attack again. So there was just so much opportunities to pilfer and drain and just kind of just initiate all sorts of chicanery around that. So shout out to my opponent for that, and appreciate y'all tuning in. Let me know what y'all think. I want to kind of do after match highlights, especially for matches that I think are really great like this. So let me know if this is helpful for you or not, and pretty much move on for the next video. Appreciate y'all again. Cheers.